YouTube, there is a cheeky cold start of the Focus ST. So letting some heat get in the ST, but today it's not a video on the Focus, it's the Alfa. My dad's come down, we're going to get the Alfa on the driveway, get it up in the air and have a look at this corrosion on the back. I'm hoping it's not too bad, but we will see. Cabs moved, Dad's just getting the Alfa. Here he comes. So here we go then, here we go. The Alfa is on the drive. Dad's having a look around it. He reckons it's savable. We've not looked underneath. We've had a look at the potential coolant leak. It looks like it's coming from the turbo area. And we've agreed that the lights will polish up, and that were the 2 of the 3 that it failed on. So let's get this car in the air, but we'll start with this rock first. So we've got the MOT tester under the car. Is it rotten?
He's just having a laugh.
That's a no, that.
There's no rot in these chassis legs. There's a bit of
surface
rust. That's not even worth cleaning off, which I fail to see where the components meet. The brake parts are perfect.
What about where the top of this spring seat here, Dad? Where the spring sits?
Nope.
Alright.
Perfect.
It looks like we've got ourselves a bargain here. So it failed. Near side rear suspension component mounting, prescribed area, excessively corroded, significant reducing the structural strength. That's what it says. Let's have a look underneath the car, see what you got. So, just as I've gone underneath, we have actually found like the rot, the rust, but it's not suspension related, it's on the sill. So let's go and have a look.
It's not gone in it, it's solid inside. It's only the outer skin. Just wants an L piece making, so you'd weld it to that, and then you'd gun it down there and gun it there. Probably had somebody jacked it up, damaged the coating, and then water gets in and rots it. Somebody's probably jacked it up in the wrong place. It's still, that's nothing. Absolutely cockhole. It's absolutely spotless inside. I'd have that welded up in an hour.
We're going to get you welder then.
I haven't got a welder anymore.
So when we were looking at the car, we were looking at like all the rear subframe mounting. We were looking kind of up there where it meets, just in here where it meets. Same on the other side, because that's where suspension components meet. But then we saw this in the rear sill, or should I say I found this in the rear sill. There we go. This is our rust. That bit's solid. It's gone there as well. So that is our rust. So we'll show you in comparison to where the car is. I didn't see this yesterday either, look. So this is the rear wheel, our hole is just here where my hand is. And if we look here, there's a bit of surface rust on the rear arch as well. I might take this side skirt off so we can have a proper look. I think that's the answer. So I took the side skirt off, they're held in by these clips. Now, here's the design floor, look at this. This is the inside of the side skirt, look how filthy it is. So all this crud just sits on the sill, which is probably what's caused it to rot. So this is the rear of the sill. Well, there is a bit of surface bubbling. Is still solid. So on the surface of it, the outer sill looks solid. That's good news. The inside obviously rotten. That's where the hole is. I'm going to take some pictures now, send it to a few people that I speak to and get their opinion on it more than anything. Is it savable? Is it not? What do you think? Is it savable? I'm not sure at this present moment in time. Well, that's problem number 1, the rust, and that's the main problem. That's the main thing we need to get addressed on the car sooner rather than later, I think. Before we start spending any more money on the car, we need to make sure that that's repairable and find someone to do that repair work. So that's number one. The next problem we need to look at is this coolant leak and the headlights. There we go, look at this. We found the coolant leak. You see it just in the centre of the screen.
That brown shite there.
And then if you look down, you can see it all at the bottom.
It's been dripping.
But we don't know what that is there. What this is right on the front of the engine. Is it an EGR valve? Looks like it could be the EGR valve to me.
So that there is fucking, it's either splitting that housing or there's a gasket maybe in the middle, but that'll need to come off.
Coolant leak, can you see all this? So common problem on these is this EGR cover here is the main culprit. So I think that's the issue, looking at where the coolant is. And if you look just down there, you can see where it's spat. What the previous owner's done is put like a rad sealer in, like a coolant sealer. Although there is a lot behind the heat shield, I don't believe there to be a leak behind there. So we've fired it up and we're going to let it see if it can get up to temperature. But so far so good. This has been a good buy. Definitely a good buy so far. So the car's been running for approximately 5-10 minutes, as you can hear behind me, and there is no signs of this coolant leak. This coolant leak doesn't seem to be coming back, but that's not to say it's not there, because the previous owner did put radiator saver type thing in. So I think the money wise it might be worth having a look at the EGR valve if that's what it is, because that's definitely what that is on the side when I've looked on the internet. But I think we've solved the three problems it failed on. I think we've already fixed them. I reckon this car, once that coolant leak is fixed, it's been for a good run to clear the emissions out. I reckon this car will pass an MOT. There you go, I've said it, boom. I reckon this car will pass its next MOT. So this headlight was sending the wrong pattern against the thing. Now if you look at it, I don't know how well that looks on camera, but you can see there how yellow it is. I think that's going to be affecting the projection, so I think this headlight might benefit from just the polish. And to be fair, this one's not much better, so both headlights need to be polished. So as you can hear then, in the background the Alfa is running. It's still up on the jack. I've jet washed all that muck off and it's definitely leaking from that housing, so I think that's doable. The EGR valve cooler cover, apparently it's common on these when I've done a little bit of research. I think that's it for this video. I think I'm going to give it a wash now while it's in front of me. But the next protocol is, what do you guys think? Is it savable? Is it worth saving? Because if that's not going to be an economical repair, then we'll have to cut our losses and break the car, I think, from there. Salvage what we can. I think I'll do alright with the money I've got in it. I still think I'll make money, or at least break even. That's by the by. That's future videos, future plans. So let me know what you think of the Alfa project so far. Comment down below what you do. Would you break it? Would you save it? Would you just sell it as it is, as a spares and repair vehicle, make some money that way? Make sure you press that like button, subscribe to see what happens next with the Alfa, and subscribe if you're also here for the Focus ST, my other car, like you saw at the start of the video. Yeah, see you on the next one.